we literally have a binding contract, a legally binding contract. Oh God. I don't think we should have the mic.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie.
So we have a legally binding contract.
We're not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. What's up? I'm Antoine Lane.
And I'm Tiffany Lane.
And you are in
Our Lane.
Today we're gonna talk about forgiveness.
Heavy topic.
It's very heavy, and it's still a good topic.
Oh yeah.
Once you really dive deeper into forgiveness, you really find out the some of the characteristics of forgiveness.
Good.
And some of the things that you have to do and some of the things you don't have to do. And I'm ready to get into it.
Well, we're gonna go down memory lane first.
Okay.
And then we'll pop on over there.
Okay.
So how was your week?
My week, once again, it was a good week. You know how we get down, or you know how I get down. You done kind of hopped on board. I spoke over my week. It's gonna be a good week, and it was a good week. But one of the highlights of my week was my wife.
That's me.
My wife being asked to do a solo at church, and my wife is not. She's not the biggest fan of doing solos, but the person who asked her, which was my grandmother, love you, grandmother. It's a hard name.
I might be wrong.
Your heart is open heart surgery or something. Anyways.
Okay, we go to start.
Anyways, so she asked her to sing, and Tiffany did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Once again, like I was just, so happy and cheering her on. And
you love me for real?
Today I do. Yeah, we'll get into that in other episodes. But she did an amazing job. She had confidence. She sung and she ministered. So I love to see her in that element. The element. Element. Right. Yeah, I love to see her. She didn't let anything distract her. She went forward. So everybody just had to, follow her lead. So I had a good week. That was my highlight.
I'm surprised.
Whoa. Then, later on that day, me and this lovely queen right here went to this amazing
oh my goodness. That food
restaurant.
Was so good. It was so good. So good.
Can I call it a restaurant?
I don't know.
My favorite restaurant is Soul Fish.
Yes, but it was really souling.
But it's the Soul Fish in Germantown. Like, they got other Soul Fishes, but this Soul Fish, they got other Soul Fish. Fishes.
Fish restaurant.
Fishes are, it's not a word.
It's a word. It just.
Fishes, listen, I'm still in tutoring. I'm still in right lane. But bing!
So you plug me again?
I'm gonna keep plugging you. I'm gonna keep plugging you. Anyways, the food was so good.
It really was good. Like it really was good.
But when I go there, I always get fish.
But it was also my idea. I just want to point that out because you love to like just continue to just do the most and like go to 50 services on Sundays. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just go change clothes, get low key, go eat and just chill.
But you told me to keep my church clothes on because
it was sexy.
I look so sexy in church clothes.
You did, yeah.
I'm like,
wow. You kept them on?
You told me to. I gotta obey them. I gotta obey my elders because she's older than me. She's a cool girl. Anyway, listen. But thank you, Megan. But anyways, like the food was so good. Like I had told her. I said, I always get fish, but I want to, get something different. Yeah. And I said, I want to get their wings. And I started talking about it. I don't like going to no fish place and just getting wings. That's weird.
You sorry.
I am so sorry. She said, get the wings. She did. So we got the wings. They were so hot.
We didn't eat the food. We ate the wings.
Yeah.
We ate the wings.
Then the appetizer, which were wings, came with fries.
Like it's a meal. Then the sauce, it was the sauce. It was the sauce. The sauce was like perfection.
It was the sauce.
And the meat was, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Then they had the best Cokes in the world.
They did.
Coca-Cola.
Sweet tea, though.
The sweet tea was sweet. It was good.
But
those Coca-Colas at Soulfish in Germantown need to be at the Coca-Cola factory in Atlanta. Coca-Cola factory in Atlanta. Give them a phone call, please. Anyway, but other than that, it was good. It was a good week. Good food, good eats, good weeks and good eats. So how was your week?
I'll go back and kind of highlight a little bit on the service since you brought it up. I appreciate the shout out.
You mean like the service at the church or service at Soulfish?
Yeah, both were good. The service at church. She said Grandma asked me to sing the solo, but Grandma spoke the message, and it was amazing. But you know what she said? Let it go, which is good for our topic for today. But she also that also reminded me of your message not too long ago. Yeah. So it just kind of made me feel like, okay, we're heading in the right direction. But it was really, really good. The service was really good.
It really was.
So that was a good thing. I remember laying on highlight from my week at church. It was power packed. So let's get into this forgiveness so we can empower each other and the people.
Please, please. You gotta empower me because
that's facts.
But anyways, the topic is forgiveness, and
so we might not be all that comical today because we gotta be.
Oh yeah, I'm. This is my serious face. Okay. I'm trying to be serious.
Okay.
So, question of the week, which you help, make it sound professional.
Well, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Okay. When you've forgiven someone, do you remain in a relationship with them? And for me, I remember our pastor had preached this. Well, this wasn't his sermon, right? But he had it in his sermon. He was saying, forgiveness does not require you to, reconcile.
Yeah.
And I thought, that I was doing, I'm doing wrong. Well, I should be. If I forgive you, we got to be.
Oh, okay, buddy, yeah.
Buddy, yeah. When we going to Soulfish, man, and so, but when he said that, I was like, But then, like, once I really started looking back over my life, like, it's kind of difficult for me to reconcile with certain people.
Certain people because of the people, or certain people because of the situation?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Certain people because of the who they are, because it's who they are. That's who they are. I've saw how they were, while we in each other's presence about someone else. So I shouldn't have been shocked when the tables turned
on you.
On me. You do what I'm saying?
So I was thinking you meant based on who they are, as in their relationship to you or their title, for lack of a better word, not necessarily their character. Right. So you're saying depending on who they are, as in their character. Right. Okay.
Because I'm not calling their names, but
it's not shots. It's just experiences.
Yeah. Just, like when I've forgiven someone, then like something else will happen.
Yeah.
And like, I don't have very good patience. So if you keep on like stabbing me and stabbing me, I'm like, all right, I'm finna walk away so I can stop getting stabbed.
Right.
But I forgive you. I forgive everyone. I can speak to you, but I finna go about my business.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like, you gotta be careful because certain people will try to be nice to you for other people. Did you see me speak to her did you see me speak to him? He didn't speak that.
To make it turn on you and look like in the public eye that your character is off. Well, that's true too.
But when you two are almost like in private, like it's like,
we don't speak to you. Yeah. Like, so why?
Like, don't make it awkward.
Yeah.
Because then,
see, you real good about just walking on past. That's hard for me.
Yeah, you are a talker.
I am a talker.
Yeah, but you also you're a talker, but you try to fix things so much. Well, like a little handy woman or something.
Well, like a therapist.
Like a doctor therapist or something. Anyway, so what say you?
Well, I'll read my response because I participated.
You did participate.
I did. I don't think you were supposed to respond on mine that I shared.
I am participating right now.
But you didn't respond on my post that I shared of yours. You were supposed to. We talked about that.
You're right.
We had an agreement.
And I apologize.
You should. I forgive you.
And I would.
No, it's my turn. So it requires, and I put all caps, changed behavior.
Yeah.
For me to remain in relationship. I can move on without holding grudges. See, that's the part right there. If you get the feeling, you're not ready yet. Mm. I can speak, like you were saying.
Yeah.
However, I would not force myself upon anyone. And my hashtag is accountability is key. So for me, I need you to own what you did and hear me out because I have a right to teach people how to treat me. And I have a right to walk away if they're unable to treat me like that. That does not mean that person is not for someone else or that I'm not for someone else. It just means we're not for each other. And I think people hold grudges for the wrong reasons. Like, it's okay. I don't have to bash you. You don't have to bash me. We're not for each other.
Right.
But and again, no shots. This is just experiences. If I'm this close to you, I get, people go through things, whatever. You say, hey, across the room. Girl, I didn't see you. My mind is on 20,000 other things. But literally, Antoine, if I'm this close to you and I say hello and you don't say hello back, then I can get to the point where I can walk past you without speaking. But I also don't have that little feeling in my chest when I walk past you either. I genuinely wish you well.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy for that.
I'm still tore up from what you just said.
What did I say?
You said, like, when you're going to teach them how you want to be treated.
Because people don't always know.
Right. So you're going to show them, hey,
this is what I need from you.
This, I need soulfish. Do not drag me to, another.
Captain D's? Okay. I got you.
Don't drag me to Captain D's for a surprise birthday party.
Okay. But selfish.
Right.
Okay.
And they're like, oh no.
But then you want to be surprised because then we can't take you to Captain D's. But, okay.
But, this is what I want.
Okay.
And like you were saying, hey, this is how I want to be treated. And if you can't treat me like this, then I'm going to wave at you. I'm going to say hey to you.
But you got to understand I'm not acting funny, though. This is the agreement we need to come to.
Right.
But see, episode 1, when we were talking about, when I said you have to know someone. Like you do. And then you have to, accept people for who they are and then give them grace. But then you also have to advocate for you. So, okay, this is just I'm telling you what I need from you. If you're unable to do it, doesn't make you a bad person. And I think we always associate people who, if there's two people who don't get along, it doesn't mean either party is a bad person. And I just think we kind of associate that, or we drag people through the mud, and we really don't have to.
Right.
You can be the best person in the world for someone else in any kind of relationship, but just not. Exes. We not with exes for a reason. We with each other for a reason. It didn't work with your exes for a reason. They can still be out here living their best life with their spouse, their children, doing what they do, and we don't have to look on in envy or jealousy. It's okay. They just weren't for us.
Right. You want to let's merge over.
We can merge.
What do you call this other segment? What do you call it?
Carpooling, because you can get the other people in the lane with us.
Yes. So let's pick up some people.
Okay. You call them hitchhikers. I don't really think we should call our viewers hitchhikers.
Yeah, we just changed. I just changed it today. She said, "Don't call them hitchhikers. You all are not hitchhikers.
We want you in our community. You're part of our community.
You are, Oh, let's pause right quick.
So,
let's pause.
So we're gonna pull up to the emergency line.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, because
we got sponsors.
Well, I don't. Okay, I thought they would last.
We got sponsors.
Well, since we're talking about it, your beard is bearding. It was the haircut for me the other day.
Like, don't do too much because my beard
is glowing and it's vibrant and it's black. It's great, but
the thing is,
it's black.
I promise you, about 5 of these grades come from you.
But then, okay, so under here, we're gonna talk about how many I got and where they came from.
I mean, you are older than me.
You call me a cougar on this show.
Listen, stop. It's time for our sponsor. Okay.
Am I a cougar? What's the age bracket for actually be a cougar?
That's on another episode.
So we got cougars on the episode? I'm confused.
So it's time for our sponsor.
Okay.
And she just highlighted my...
You ain't even got your stuff.
My facial hair.
Oh. What kind of...
I'm going to go get it. Keep talking, baby. This is called Novelty Scents. And, my beard is not the strongest. It's not the strongest.
Stronger than it used to be.
But it's so much better than what it used to be. Beards don't really just, we have a lot of men in my family with.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't think it's the beards, but okay, it's your family line.
Yeah. And I promise you, I was definitely having trouble growing this little part right here. This part was not, it
wasn't connecting.
It wasn't connected, nothing. My beard wasn't bearding. Didn't have that much until I got Novelty Scents. It smelled good and feel good.
Well, no. The oil is whatever the name of the oil is. The company is Novelty Scents, baby. What is it on? You got the bottle in your hand, love.
You kept telling me to say Novelty Scents. You kept telling me to say.
But this is not Novelty Scents.
So
it's the oil. It's beard oil from I offer tutoring from Right Lane.
So did I say oil?
So tutoring is not Right Lane.
So we have some beard oil from Novelty Scents.
Okay, go.
This is beard oil from Novelty Scents. It brought me a long way. I got a long way to go, but it actually helps. And it also, helps with razor bumps. My face is smooth again. I got a few little bumps, but they're going away. So men and women.
Women.
And if you got bumps, it will help. Novelty Scents. Mr. Montreal Arnold. Give him a call. Or inbox or something. Facebook.
It's Montreal Arnold. Will hopefully end it right there.
All right.
Move that out the thing. I never got to pick that up, baby. Whew. You're not giving the same first episode vibes. I don't know.
You're not either. Because you talking more, you bossy than
I'm so
ever.
I thought I'm bossy.
Let's get back on the highway.
Better take your blinkers off. Maybe Megan get us some.
No. Megan, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's
get
back on the road.
Emergency lane.
Let's get back on the road.
All right, here we go. Let's see what the people had to say. Because these are our followers and our viewers.
These are friends.
They're friends. They're all of that.
Your family.
Oh, okay. Did you not? I like this. You have a defined, reconcile. All right. Put it in the pronunciation status. Look at that. So I can pronounce it like you've been in the right line too. All right. So to repeat the question of the week, when you've forgiven someone, now let me just pause because there's a comma. That's what it means. Not should you, do you? No. When you have forgiven someone, to imply that we should forgive, do you remain in relationship with them? Question mark. It can be any kind of relationship. So we're not just talking romantic relationships, couples, moms and children, siblings, parents and children. Yeah. Reconcile. Restore friendly relations between. Cause to coexist in harmony. Make or show to be compatible. Forgiveness. An intentional, good word, an intentional decision to let go of resentment and anger. So we have quite a few of you who chimed in, and we appreciate that. So we're going to just select a few.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. All right. So one of our participants said, I'd say yes, because God reconciles us back to him over and over again after we mess up. This is true. Now, what type of relationship / boundaries, expectations you have with that person is a different story. How you feel about that one?
I had wanted to, talk to that person so we can find out, because I don't know, for me, that's kind of hard. Cause like now, see, God, he takes us in, he continues to love on us. Like, and we love the people, but we gotta say, come here, my child, my son, my brother.
Well, we're not God, and he's
that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I don't necessarily agree that we should do that. That's my opinion. Continue to reconcile with the ones who we've forgiven. Like,
you mean as far as being in a relationship? Well, I think it's just saying their opinion is yes, remain in a relationship.
Right. I'm not knocking it.
But the little segue into giving you the leeway you're looking for is what type of relationship you move. They're not saying the same kind that you've always had.
That's why I said.
And boundaries and expectations.
That's why I said go deeper. Go ahead.
That's okay. Well, maybe we can have a way as we begin to, go deeper into our podcast that people can actually chime in on the comments and elaborate on the comments that we're making. Yeah. Cool. And I'm not combating what you're saying. I'm just trying to, from how I kind of perceive what this is.
I think you go ahead.
Because God, he does forgive us over and over again.
Over and over again.
But also, if we're not, in relationship with him,
right?
Or living that life that he's kind of expecting. It's not like he's gonna just throw it up on us. Reprobated mind.
Yeah, God forgive me now.
And just keep on doing what you do.
Do what I do, God. Jesus Senior. I finna go do what I do.
Jesus Senior. I am gonna go to the next one. I like the personally, so I'll go to this one. Personally, not me, especially if you've burned me. I forgive because that's the right thing to do, and I want to see the gates. But all access with that person, all caps denied. I know how to love from a distance. Well, I like that. Mental health is a big thing today, right?
It's so big.
So you gotta, some energies in some situations, that's a lot to process. When you are in relationship with people, like those energies can transfer. And you got your own stuff to hold on to or work through.
I promise
you don't have time to continue to load yourself down with everybody else's things also.
When you said them energies transfer, I promise you, the way you talk around, like you be with an old person, you will start talking like an old person.
This is not what we're talking about though. It's not you always talk about how I talk.
We are
when I get around people.
We are agreeing with the
But then you don't like it though, and you check me because of it.
Like we got a cousin, I ain't gonna call that name.
Oh God.
But when you get around them, that cousin, she talks so low, and I'm like, what are you saying? So then when you be around, you be like, what are you? Get back in your lane. Get back in your lane.
Let's get back in the carpool lane. So, this one says, forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. I can forgive and love you from a distance. And as someone mentioned above, depends on the relationship and if it's worth keeping. And I will say that. I think that the relationship matters. For example, with us, I have forgiven you for lots of things. I have. I'm sure you've forgiven me for lots of things. But here's the difference between, you still holding on? Oh, well, you definitely need to show. So here's the thing. You and I not only have a verbal commitment, we literally have a binding contract, a legally binding contract. Oh God, I forgot. I don't think we can shut it in the mic.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie.
So we have a legally binding contract.
We're not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We are married, but we didn't do our marriage license thing correctly. We have a confession. We have been shacking.
I really don't think that you.
We have been shacking up for 14 years. Go on.
They're gonna edit that. No, these people think we're not married. We just got kids. So anywhere not. So why would our kid? I forgive you for not taking the license baby to the courthouse. My brother got married. He called me from the courthouse talking about what was up. I don't know. We didn't go back. I don't know what to do. I go back. But I think the contract is. It was before God and the witnesses. I think it still counts. If not, so can we? Okay, we get out. Look, so don't do that.
Megan, you gotta have a Patreon. We need a Patreon because I got some things I need to say.
I can't believe you just told the people about the marriage license thing. Well, since we're right here, because we do have a legally binding contract, and we have to sign. You called me a cougar, so that's why I had to go ask permission from your parents and let your mama go. And let your mama go down there and sign. Matter of fact, thank you, Mom, for signing Antoine over to me. They can't see me. Thank you for signing Antoine over to me. I appreciate it. I thank you so much. I could have done it without you, literally. Give me some. Well played. I know. Thank you.
Well played.
Now, do you want to get back on forgiveness?
I do.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sure you was going to want to do that. I think Megan need a bottle of water or something. All right. So, but for real, having to forgive you. But seriously, I hold forgiveness with you to a higher Megan. I hold forgiveness with you to a higher standard because, like, we literally said that better, worse, and all that. And while we don't have to make that commitment to other people in different relationships, there is a certain level of commitment that we're supposed to have. But yeah, I'm gonna be held accountable differently to you than I am to someone else. Yeah, that's good. So we'll do one more. I'm glad I chose this one. I think if trust is broken beyond repair and or their character is in question, then no. Otherwise, it depends on the quality of the relationship outside of the situation/issue that needed forgiving. People are people that people. Come on.
What did it say again?
People are people that people.
The ways in which I can break that down.
Yes, that was good. That's good. But people do people now.
People be peopling the way they people.
But you gotta protect you. A lot of people. I didn't read one that said peace, but a lot of people were saying protect your peace. But I don't like for that to be used as a cop out either because I'm like, I'm cutting everybody. Maybe your scissors are sharper than two-edged sword. Like, come on, everybody. You can't cut everybody off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
it's like, I need my peace. You go. I need my peace. You go. Come on.
I need you
just to be able to not work through it. You got to do the hard work sometimes. You got to do the hard work.
You need me.
I'm gonna sing on the show.
Go ahead.
But no, for real, because it was a real situation where I was holding a grudge for a long time, and I didn't even realize I was holding a grudge until I let it go. People always say it was a weight lifted. I'm like, child, whatever. But when I actually, after years and years of thinking I was okay, I didn't know I was until I literally felt that weight lifted, and it literally felt like a weight lifted. So then I was like, I'm wasting all this time thinking I was good, and I wasn't.
Right.
But I thought that had to look like a relationship.
Right. I remember seeing your weight being lifted.
Yeah.
But see, this is where we differ. Like, my weight lifts when I go ahead and give you a piece of my mind.
And you good.
And I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Now I'm done with you.
Yeah, but when I can come to this set and do this podcast and I can go to either of my businesses and decide which one I want to work.
Big flex.
I mean,
big flex.
I don't have time to, it bothers me nothing at all. Like nothing about that. Okay. You didn't speak today? I'm sorry. I got to go speak to all these new clients anyway. Like my schedule is booked. Yeah. I mean, I really, and recently I have been put in a situation, and this is a touchy subject where I literally was spoken to improperly. I addressed that, and then I was physically handled misproperly. And I literally can see the people. Now, while I said respectfully don't contact me again, I mean that because we had relationship. Like we were in camaraderie. I was supporting your businesses and your endeavors and supporting what you had going on.
But that sounds good.
It sounded good.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
It's not something
I'll let you do it this time because I already know you're going to do right.
Give me a camaraderie to go.
To go camaraderie.
Hold the chops. I know.
My word is good. But seriously, and I literally don't feel a way. I don't feel a way, but I can stand in that I won't be in relationship the way I used to be. And I still want the things that I did for you to be done by someone, but it just can't be me. And I don't go blast it out to the people. I don't like making people look bad. Yeah. That's not I don't like making people look bad.
I gotta applaud you. Not so loud because the microphone.
Because I don't want you to look at a person and feel like Tiffany said, or I don't like them. Because that's not my lane. That's not it. I don't like that. So a lot of people, they want to make sure everybody else don't like people too. Yeah, but it don't matter to me because they might not do that to you.
But when it comes to you and somebody on the street, like even
you ain't
even if you're not getting along,
you because you mistreated.
If I call you just a low down dirty thing, I call you that. I can call you that.
Me what you said.
Don't you call them that?
You sure better not. Don't talk about these gray hairs up there.
I will pull up on them and get out my car. My car's still going. I won't put it in park.
But to get them, you don't have a okay.
Sorry.
You digress.
Yeah.
Okay, you bet. All right. So
because I don't play about you.
You don't play about me. I said that I had to introduce you this one time. Somebody said it was a good introduction. You don't play by me. But I said that you shouldn't. Right. We had a legally binding contract. You shouldn't play. You signed on that line to not play by me.
Yeah.
You played about me for a while, but you don't play about me now. So that's all that matters. I'm forgiving you for all the rest of the
time. Oh, there we go. One like
this. Oh, we're gonna make the show work. I mean, you can't talk about it if we don't do it now.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
Yeah, be out here talking about forgiving the people. But some people are forgiving, we're in relationships. Some people are forgiving, we're not. But I don't dislike the people. I don't have a grudge against people. I just can't do the back and forth. We can't talk today for 3 months and then the next time I see you, we can't talk. Child, I cannot. I don't have energy for that. I got too many things on my list.
Right. So that's all you want?
Yeah, that's it.
We done carpooling?
We're done carpooling.
Right.
We appreciate you all coming in our lane though with those. Really good, and we look forward to more of those in the future. Because perspective is everything. The way I think about something, may not be the way you think about it, and then so I mean, this helps us.
It does. It does. And I'm grateful that the people commented, and we couldn't even read them all. We do.
Yeah.
We kind of. She talk a lot, and I talk a lot too sometimes.
You literally passed me that and said that was for me.
Respect me.
Be respectable.
But anyway, but it was good to hear you all's viewpoints.
Yeah.
It meant a lot, and it was really all good.
And thank you for sharing. Don't be apprehensive about not sharing, thinking we are gonna disagree or bash your comments. No, we welcome the comments because I want to be able to look at it in a different way. Yeah.
Right. Because some of them, it did help me a little bit. I just got to go ahead and fully accept the help. But
because people really walking around here hurting,
Right.
And they just need to understand that it's other people out here that feel the way they
feel. Whether they are in church, whether they are outside of church.
Come on.
Like, there's some people really out here going through it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a welcome mat just because you want me to, I'm in church and I'm supposed to talk to you all the time. No, you don't get to continue to treat me away. You don't.
Right, like I forgave you, you cool, we're gonna get a fist bump,
But we're just not going to Soulfish.
We're not going to Soulfish.
I'm not going to Soulfish with you.
But anyways.
So let's sing for real.
I
need you, you need me.
I'm not singing that.
I thought we was going to sing on the podcast.
You
said we were going to sing on the podcast.
I did, but you killed my singing spirit.
Well, I sing with you when you preach, when you be trying to find your notes. And I pick them up. Come on, baby, let's sing.
Hey, you know what?
You said I came out strong with my solo.
This your episode. You give me today.
I need you.
Anyway, I need you to go to the next segment.
Try this. It wasn't good enough. Good enough.
Oh no!
All right, come on. But what's next? I don't even know. It's the end. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and park it with our quotes, and this quote is going to be from the world renowned Tyler Perry. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does. Nope. We're gonna pretend that I didn't start with that because it's not the right one. I touched the wrong one.
Mr. Tyler Perry.
No, his was the same color.
We are sorry.
But calm down, boy. There go his. Okay.
TP, are you with me?
So we're going to park for today, and we're going to end with a quote from Mr. Tyler Perry. It's not an easy journey to get to a place where you forgive people, but it is such a powerful place because it frees you. Forgiveness is for the people. It's for you. Thank you for joining in today, and we will see you on episode 3. And we're out.